this is the reality and you'd have to live with it.
How did it feel when you realized that Ato was a child with special needs?
You may be a pediatric nurse, but you don't know it all. Everything was normal. My child was developing normally. And that was when I said I was numb.
You know, most of my audience are people between, say, the ages 80 to 35. Some of them are married, some of them are not married. And nobody goes into marriage thinking that they would give birth to a child with special needs.
Not at all.
But then it happens, or it might happen. And then how do you manage it? Today, I'll be speaking to a pediatric nurse, a wife, an educator, and a mother on the topic raising children with special needs. Hi, Gloria.
Hello, Kwabna.
Thank you for making time to be on the Kwabna Power podcast.
And thank you for having me.
How has it been putting together all these qualifications and all these experiences to make who Gloria Kadi is today? What has it been like?
It's been a roller coaster. However, along the way, we found our balance. So it's been work, it's been home, it's been school, and it's been church.
Right.
So navigating through all these phases, it's been quite a journey.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm happy to say it's all falling in place.
It's all falling in place. Yeah. Things are falling in place. So how come did you become a pediatric nurse?
Well, obviously for the love of children. I know I have a very nurturing, in-depth nature.
Right.
And caring for children has always been my passion because they don't pretend. When they are well, they just get up and they are all over the place. Whereas when you compare to the other adults, they are yet to say, my head, my waist. No, even when they are better. Yeah. And I'm not ready for that. And caring for children actually gives you some inner peace.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So see, you have a love for children. So today we are talking about caring for children with special needs.
Yeah.
And you have two children. The first one is Papa, right?
No, Ato.
Ato is the first one, and the second one is Papa.
Yeah.
And how did it feel when you realized that Ato was a child with special needs?
Surprisingly, I didn't feel anything. I think I was in denial. I wasn't fighting anybody. I wasn't fighting the diagnosis. I was just there.
The situation numbed you.
I was just there. It took over 3 to 6 months, and then it dawned on me that this is the reality and you'd have to live with it. And I remember breaking down one dawn when I was praying. And it's been that, and we are still here today.
So, just to recount, you carried your child, you put to bed, and when did you know? I know it came to you after the 3 or 6 months, but when were you told that? Did you go home? Was everything okay? Then you later found out, or just when you gave birth, you just knew it?
Throughout pregnancy and childbirth,
and
the delivery process and everything was normal. My child was developing normally. He could sing his rhymes, say his colors, alphabets, numbers. So obviously I didn't see anything wrong.
Right.
And if he wanted something, he could just mention the name. Not in a sentence form anyway. But he could just say maybe water.
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes.
Yeah. But I got a report from the school that he's not playing with other kids. So the educationist was worried. And so I called the pediatric neurodevelopmental pediatrician. And we went to see her. And then she says, okay, go and come back in a year. And let's see. So we come back in a year, and she says, yes, it is autism. And that was when I said I was numb.
Yeah, because he had started school.
He was speaking, and it wasn't like he couldn't learn. He was learning.
Everything was normal.
To me.
Yeah.
But if you look at the language ladder,
Yes.
they have this pyramid.
Okay.
At his age, he had to be putting two words together. That was what he wasn't doing. And actually, I didn't know that. I didn't have that knowledge then.
At the time.
And so I didn't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. Until I got the knowledge, then I could pinpoint some things and say,
of the
oh,
signs.
yes, indeed, he's on the spectrum.
So he didn't. So he was actually there, but you didn't notice it early.
Basically.
Interesting.
You see, when your child is verbal, it's quite difficult to say that this child is XYZ.
Yeah.
But when the child becomes nonverbal, then all the signs pop up. The signs may be there, but since you are not a specialist,
yes,
you may be a pediatric nurse, but you don't know it all.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So the specialist who is well trained in it is the one who can assess the child and know that this child is either on the spectrum or not. Yeah.
So now you know that your child is on the spectrum. You've gone through the denial phase.
Yeah.
Now how did you now start managing life, the new life that you had? How did you put things together? What was it for you? Did you just dust yourself and say that this is my reality and I'm taking it heads on? Or
Yeah. My son was all over the place. And so we would want to put measures in place to prevent him from being all over the place, which would be to engage the child, which to some extent we were doing, but wasn't enough. And so we needed somebody to go to school with him, that is a facilitator, to help him through the process. And then COVID sets in, and then we are home. Yeah.
Wow, COVID sets in and then you're home. So now you have to spend, you have a lot of contact hours with him.
Yeah.
So I'm asking these questions because, most of my audience are people between, say, the ages 18 to 35. Some of them are married, some of them are not married. And nobody goes into marriage thinking that they would give birth to a child with special needs.
Not at all.
But then it happens, or it might happen. And then how do you manage it? Sometimes there are not so much conversations about these things until you find yourself in that situation.
Yeah, so initially I would say I was keeping him from certain people because of their negative energy. I was at all, whether I knew he was on the spectrum or not, I never kept him indoors.
Okay.
We were either in this playground or the other, going for parties and whatever. And he would be all over the place. That was okay for us.
Right.
But the moment I realized that some people were just giving us negative energy, I decided to withdraw from them. Today, I'm going back to them. I'm educating them. But at that time, when I didn't know much, I was withdrawing.
Yeah. So what are some of the unique strengths that you see Ato having, even though he's on the spectrum? What are the unique strengths? Every child has their unique capabilities, their unique strengths. And I want to stick on their unique strengths, right? Because today I have two girls, and the second one is very affable. She likes to make friends easily. The other one is really not too affable.
She would want to stay back and observe before.
Yes. Yeah. And you see those unique qualities in your children. Yeah. Some people think that probably when you have a child on the spectrum, it's all doom.
No, it's not.
And what are some of the unique qualities that you see in Ato?
He's a mathematician.
Really?
Yes.
Tell us.
He does everything maths, actually. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Whichever way you put it, he will get it for you.
Wow.
You're surprised, right?
I'm surprised.
Though non-verbal, though he's not able to sit still, he will still give it to you. That's a strength, I would say, does not come from any man, but from God
Definitely.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Atu knows when he's wanted and when he's not. And so when you approach him and he realizes that energy from you, he withdraws from you. Yeah. And nobody has to tell him. He knows it himself. He has a beautiful smile. And of course, he can walk.
Yeah.
He can eat by himself. He goes about his duties, daily activities of daily living. We are now transitioning him into that phase, and he's grabbing it. So,
Right.
quote unquote, he's a very intelligent child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know the right word to use, but it sounds interesting that he's very good in maths.
Yeah.
And for me, what's even important for me is that you noticed it.
We didn't notice it early.
Okay.
So Ato has been through a roller coaster journey in terms of education.
Right.
A school accepts him, another school will not accept him. The school accepts him, and along the way, he has some behaviors that may be affecting other children.
Okay.
And he would have to be withdrawn and taken to a special school. When you take your child to a special school, and that special school is able to call you and tell you that we don't have the requisite help for your child, that is a blow.
Because you're supposed to be a special school.
That will throw you off balance. I'm telling you, no matter who you are.
Wow.
And unfortunately, God gave us the idea of homeschooling and home therapy. So that's what we are doing now, the one-on-one.
Yeah.
And so it was through that we realized that apparently the boy was a mathematician and we didn't even know.
Wow. So you're able to notice that he was good at mathematics by the help of the home tutor?
Yeah. Home-based therapy, actually.
Home-based therapy.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think, let's backtrack. Let's go back to COVID. Because you're home with Ato most of the time. I mean, all the time. COVID. Everybody's at home.
COVID time, I was doing my master's.
Okay.
We were doing Zoom
classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was teaching online. And I was doing my master's at the same time. So
Wait. You were teaching online and you're doing your master's. So let's go to the teaching part. You're an educator. Tell us about that.
Oh, well, I'm under the Ghana College of Nurses and Midwives, and we train nurses who want to be pediatric nurses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was an initial project by the Canadians called SICKITS.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were in the system for 5 years, and then the college took over.
You didn't hold back your dreams.
No, not at all.
Even though in this difficult situation, because I have an idea of how it looks like taking care of a child with special needs. And you know the you're able to do things for yourself. And I think that is very commendable.
Yeah, and I won't say it's me. I think God made it that way.
Right.
He made it happen.
Yeah, God made it happen, but take your flowers. Come on. God has made it happen for all of us, but not all of us are able to make good of the opportunities that God gives us. So we've spoken about his special qualities, which you're able to notice because of home therapy, because of accepting where he is as a boy on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Now let's go to his journey his emotional and mental journey, right?
Yeah.
Even for you and the family, what has been your outlook about parenting, about life, through the lens of taking care of Ato?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Explain the colors in the beauty.
I would say beautiful because he's a child and he's evolving. And though the journey has been challenging, we still believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
True.
And as time goes on, as he's evolving as a child that he is, beauty is being spread across. That's why I say beautiful. Yeah. It may be challenging now.
Yes.
But there are days you see him do something and you smile.
Wow.
You smile and know that he will do more.
Yeah.
If given the chance, if he has the right environment and the right people to propel him to where he wants to be. Yeah.
So, yes, there is beauty. Yes, you are seeing the opportunities. But when it really gets to you, that you think about it, this is my son. He is on the spectrum. I have accepted it. But it comes with its own challenges. How have you faced those challenges? What have you been doing? What are some of the habits that you have formed across the time?
Really?
Yeah.
What have I been doing? Well, prayer. Prayer is number one. And always trying to find other ways and means to help him. What else? We go out. Though taking him out can be very frustrating. I've gotten a water park now.
Okay.
Where there's a gentleman who knows how to take care of him very well in the water. And Ato loves water.
I see.
So it's okay. We take him there. And we also rest a bit. Yeah.
So you found what he likes. He likes water.
Yeah.
So you make it available to him. And from the conversation, it's not cheap. So for the things that you have mentioned, water park, getting him at home.
No, I don't want to begin to talk about that. It's still the roof, but then he's your child. You can't sit back and just watch him. Especially when you've seen that when you put in the effort, the money, the resources, you see some results.
Yes.
It's through this that we found out he's a mathematician. So why don't you hold on to that fact and let it push you to do more for your child?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
And it's not been easy anywhere. Even if you have a typical child, it's not easy.
It's not. It's not.
It's just that yours is just a bit different from the norm.
Yes.
It doesn't take away the challenge.
True.
Yeah. So every child has his or her own challenge in his or her own way. I think now, I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
But I'm getting used to it.
You're getting used to it.
Yeah.
You have been able to connect some of the patterns. And it's looking beautiful.
It is, and it will look beautiful at the end of the day.
Definitely. I like the
optimism.
The optimism that you have of the now, of the future. It shows me that you have really accepted where you are as a mother, as a wife, and you speak highly of your faith.
Yeah.
Were there days that you felt like reconciling what you believe in and what you are experiencing? Do you find yourself in times where you find it difficult to reconcile these two things? And what is that deep prayer?
Yeah, that time has passed. Yes, I do have other times that I ask myself, so is God going to ever listen to me? But I always get this, it's not feeling, but I get this sort of, is it premonition? That in as much as you are praying, Isaiah 60 verse 22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So the fact that you are praying and the miracle hasn't happened does not mean it will not happen.
True.
When the time is right, He, the Lord, will make it happen.
God's timing.
Yeah.
And
moments. I used to have, I used to pray for God to let a miracle happen.
Right.
My pastor, Dr. Leslie Kwakupum, told me, Gloria, some miracles are instant. Others is a process. It won't happen at a go, but it will happen.
Yeah.
So I had to change my prayer topic from letting the miracle happen now to Lord equipping me to be able to go through the process.
Wow.
And God will not bring anything your way for bringing your way sake. Definitely you take a lesson from it. He may want to also teach you something.
Yeah.
Because caring for a child with special needs, you need a lot of patience, a lot of love, and you have to be kind to the process. If not, you just might not be able to win. If you want to win, put in more love.
Put in more love.
Yeah. Having a child like Ato has rather held my profession.
Right.
Yes.
Tell me, how?
In as much as I was nurturing and yes, nursing is a calling, and so you put your all into it. Now I look at nursing from a different perspective. How do I help children with special needs in my care?
Yes.
You may be in the facility, you see a mother with a child, and the child is all over the place, and then you're like, this child is too stubborn. Madam, hold on to your child. Today, I won't say that.
Yes.
Because I know where I'm coming from. And where I'm coming from, when a child is behaving this way, the child is not stubborn.
They are just acting how they should.
They are being themselves. And so it is up to you to import that love into them by directing them, letting them know what to do at what time to do it. It may take time, but they will get it.
Wow. I like what you said. The children are acting themselves, and you have to pour in more love. Don't be at the other end just trying to chasten them because you think that they are acting out of character.
And as parents or as human beings, we are quick to say this child is not well trained.
You know, because sometimes even when I'm with my children and sometimes they are doing something, the way some people even look at you, I'm like, why are we just so quick to judge?
We forget that every child is different. Even those on the spectrum.
Yes.
Every child is different.
Every child is different.
So we shouldn't be too judgmental and be quick to say that this child is not well trained or the child is stubborn.
I think that generally as humans, we have an idea of how life should be.
Yeah.
And we are unable to reconcile deviations. Instead of learning from deviations, we try to, when there's a deviation, we just want to
push it back to the
normal. Like, and we always tend to miss the lessons.
Yeah.
You know, because the first time that you had a conversation, I mean, I met you, I knew that you had a child who was on the spectrum. The first instinct or my first reaction was that, how can I learn something from you? How can I put your story out there for people to learn? Because life, those days, my boss would tell me that Kobina is a learning curve. Life is a learning curve. You don't know where you would find yourself. And somebody's story can be it can actually be something that you use to arm yourself when you learn it. So the children might just be acting their age.
Yeah.
And we must act out of love. And I like that you said the situation has actually brought out the best in you for your profession.
Yeah, it has.
And that is so great. Like you allow the situation to bring out something good in you. I believe strongly in the timings of God, the purpose of God. I believe that God gives us, all of us, opportunities. Beyond the opportunities, the outcomes is really dependent on us.
Yeah.
Some people have the same situation as yours and they have thrown their hands in despair.
It may not be their fault anyway.
Yes, I agree totally that it may not be their fault.
Some people, in all honesty, if I listen to some situations, yes, I did my thesis on the challenges caregivers living with autistic children face. And look, I'm
crazy.
like, what if I had found myself in such a situation? There's nothing you can do. Some mothers are just, their hands are tied. This child will not sit at one place. You can't lock the child indoors and go and work. Meanwhile, you need money. No school will take this child. So what do?
The environment.
The child is 10 years old. Would you carry this child behind you and hawk around? No. So some situations, honestly.
Your hands are tied.
Thank you.
We can't reason through everything, right?
Yeah.
So I want to find out, how have you been able to manage and lead at home, as well as manage and lead at work? Because I know, from what I know, the little I know about you, you are a high flyer. So how have you managed it?
I would say my boss at work has also played a vital role. She understands the situation. In as much as she does understand, I also don't take advantage of it. But when I'm at work, is work. Unless, of course, I get a call concerning Ato, which I rarely do.
Right.
Because whatever situation he's in, the school or now the facilitator is able to manage the situation till I get home. And when I get home, it's home. And typically, whatever will come from work through a call or email may not be anything serious I can't deal with.
Right.
And so I would say that with God's help, when I tune my mind at work, is work. And then when I shift to home, it's home.
I like it when people call out bosses who are doing exceptionally well.
Yeah, Charity Ankuma, my DCNO.
Yes. I wanted you to mention him. Because having a boss who understands is a blessing.
She's awesome. She's awesome. And she is a blessing indeed. Yeah. But for her, I don't know how I would have managed. Yes. Because the time at which the facilitator comes in or the therapist comes in, I should be at work at that time.
Right.
But then she allows for. And so I'm able to also get to work and do what I have to do effectively.
She allows for, so you are able to do what you have to do. And you know, I've been thinking of this this concept this week of freedom with compliance. So, you know, in today's world where the system would naturally tell you to do whatever that you can think of, people want to do things and just get away with it without compliance. People want freedom, and freedom indeed. But from what you are saying, even though she's giving you the freedom, you are compliant.
Yeah.
So freedom with compliance, you make sure that the work is done. If you take more hours at home, you pay in the hours when you get to work. Exactly. And I think that is how normal human beings should live.
She is a different human being, actually.
Yeah.
She is.
So her name again?
Charity Ankoma, DCNO.
Charity, if you are listening, I want to say big thank you and kudos to you. Please keep it up. We appreciate your kind of leadership. Trust me, your type is very rare. Trust me when I say that. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being a good leader. Now, I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm getting to know a lot more about Ato, a lot more about you, and a lot more about generally raising children. You know, I'm relatively new to this game.
Everybody is new. Everybody is new. You keep knocking your head left, right, and eventually you get it.
You find your way.
Yeah.
You find your way.
The good thing is you don't stop.
So now let's get to social pressures, the stigma. How have you managed it? What people say. I mean, how people react towards you and Ato, right? Because the way they react to Ato definitely has a ripple effect on you. And his brother. No, let's talk about his brother. How has his brother been coping with all of this? He's how old now?
He's 8.
He's 8, and Ato is 10.
He'll be 11 in 2 weeks.
11 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How has Papa been coping with the whole situation at home? Or how do you see him cope with the situation at home?
Well, Papa is vocal.
Very vocal.
So, yeah.
Too vocal.
So he talks about how he feels and everything.
Yeah.
So there was a time he was like, I give Atu too much attention and I don't give him attention. So now it's a conscious effort to give him the attention he needs. And he's more of an auditory learner, and so he asks a lot of questions. It can be annoying, but because I want to also let him feel that the attention is not just for one person, but it's also part of the attention. I listen and I answer him. But he's also very helpful. Very, very helpful. He knows how to help with caring for his brother. And that's a plus. But I try as much as possible not to overload him.
Right.
Since I don't have any help, sometimes I know I overload him.
Yeah. So you're trying your best not to.
And he'll verbalize it, Mommy, I'm tired. And once he says that, I would have to give him his space. Yeah.
Thank God he's very verbose. And he tells you.
Yeah.
So you know what to do when he complains.
Exactly.
Now, this is your son,
Yeah.
who is verbose, who tells you how he feels, and you're able to help him, see him through. Now, when you go out there, other people, what are some of the misconceptions you see people have about children who are on the spectrum?
That maybe the parents did something bad. That's why spiritually they've gotten such a child. Or when they were pregnant, they insulted somebody, or they said something bad about somebody. That's why they have an autistic child. Others may also say that it's a punishment from the gods. And some also say that maybe when you were pregnant, you didn't take the medications you were supposed to take.
Goodness.
So once I hear you say that, I take the opportunity to educate you. But if not, if I don't hear it and you say it to yourself or in your head, then I'm sorry. Yeah. But once I hear it, I'll reply. Not angrily. To be honest, yes, initially.
Yeah.
I was upset with a lady who thought Atu was throwing his legs about too much. And I was like, hello, young lady, he's who he is. So leave him to be. And she walked out with her child, and I wasn't bothered.
Right.
But later I got home and I was like, I think I should rather have educated her. Yeah. So that is what I do now. I take the opportunity to educate.
And I think that agreeing to come on this podcast is also one of the ways of educating people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And how have you been taking care of yourself? We've spoken about Ato, spoken about Papa. What are some of the self-care things you do? I mean, for other women who are out there who are probably in the same situation as you, they will probably want to learn from you. Because for me, guys, I tell you, I mean, Gloria, she learns. She's writing exams. She passes. How do you do all of these things and still remain sane?
I'll say it's good.
When I say chaos, Gloria doesn't want me to say chaos. But there is some chaos in all of these things. How do you remain sane? What are the things that you do?
One, it's God.
Yeah.
Two, I would say I stay away from negative energy. When I realize that around you is all, I mean, you drain me. No, I'll stay away from you. And also, well, I have good friends by God's grace.
Yes.
I can just walk into a house, sit down like Mama Edna's house, go and make all the noise I want to make and go back to my house.
Yes.
You might not see how helpful that is, but it's so much help. Sometimes you just have to let some out so that you can continue. And I also watch movies. And my JHS old students, St. Teresa's, Tota, they do some sittings. You go and sit there, you laugh and come back home. It's all distressing.
Yeah. Movies on the fun side. What movies do you watch?
Oh, Nigerian movies.
Come on.
Nigerian movies.
Your YouTube account there.
That's all you see.
Full of Nigerian movies. So what's been your favorite in 2025?
Oh, oh God, now you put me on the spot. Omoni Oboli. You should know. Love in every word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you see, I should know. Me, when I watch movie, I don't remember that. I'm just forwarding to see how it ends.
Love in every word.
That has been one of your favorites, right?
1 and 2.
Nice.
And actually, the producer, Omoni Oboli, is someone I follow. So the moment her movie drops, I'm watching it.
Nice.
And my husband also allows for me time for me. So he takes care of the children, and then I'm able to do all these watching of movies and all of that. Yeah.
Nice. Thank God for good partners.
Yeah.
Now, what have you found about yourself in all these things, in all the situations, like how you react with people, managing new situations? What have you learned about Gloria Kadi in the past 11 years?
I never knew I was versatile. I never knew I was resilient. I never knew I was this courageous. And I never thought I was strong.
Right.
Because I cry easily.
Really?
But over the 11 years, I've evolved. Yeah.
Love that. You've evolved. Let's talk about your evolution a little bit.
Prior to today, I would have been speaking about Ato with tears streaming down my face.
Understood.
Today, no. If you see tears, maybe tears of happiness. Because when I started talking about the fact that he's a mathematician, I was tearing up. Not because I'm sad, but because I'm happy that if not for anything, he has a strength. Yeah. And what else? There are some situations I never thought I could maneuver my way through.
Right.
I never thought I could combine masters, teaching, and caring for Ato. But I took each day as it came. And today, I've been able to achieve that. And in all of it, I would say, with God's help.
Yeah.
He's the foundation.
Definitely.
Without him, I don't know where I would be. I always thought I had faith. Prior to giving birth to Ato, I thought I had faith, strong faith. But along the way, I realized that, look, the faith you have is small. You need to increase it.
Yeah. Until you are tested.
Great. And we'll get there.
Yeah. You have gone through the fire.
You're
still in the fire. What advice do you have to give to, let's say, a young woman who just got married, thankfully got pregnant, has a child, went to the hospital, the doctor gave them the results that your child is on the spectrum. The many years ahead of them, what are you going to tell them?
You are not alone.
Yeah.
It's not an easy journey. But if you pour in the love, you will reap the love you need. And also know that let your foundation be God. If you are tired, go back to him. If you are weak, go back to him. If you don't see head and tail of anything, go back to him. Why? Because he's the God that sees.
What about advocacy? I'm going to advocacy because today, when you're speaking, right, in the initial stages of our conversation, you spoke about the school,
Yeah.
special needs school, where sometimes a special needs school tell you that they don't have special skills to take care of certain special needs that have come up. What?
Let me start from Elite Spring Academy. When no one was willing to take Kato on, they were ready. Not that they were ready with skills, not that they were ready with knowledge, but they were ready with acceptance. And once there's acceptance, the person is ready to learn. And once the person learns, the person will acquire the skills needed. So Elite Spring Academy, Anne-Marie, the proprietress, was ready to accept Tattoo.
Wow.
And whenever there was a seminar or any talk about autism or maybe a training,
Yes,
she was willing to let a teacher go to be trained in order to help Tattoo. And there were times that if she couldn't afford to pay, I would pay.
Wow.
So I think this alone for 3 years, I think that school needs to be applauded. And let me say it again, if you have a child, whether typical or atypical, Elite Spring Academy is a school for your child.
So what are some of the changes you want to see in these special schools? I mean, probably you have spoken to a number of them. What are some of the changes that you wish you could see?
They need trained personnel. Because I realized that the people were not well trained. And so it became more of a challenge for even the owner.
What do you think religious bodies, right, communities, societies can do to better support parents with children on the spectrum and even children on the spectrum themselves, from your experience?
I think they should listen to the parents and not judge. Yeah. In terms of being judgmental, it should be minimal. It should be taken out. The first thing to do, you would want to talk to the mother to know if there's any challenge with the child. The mother may not even know. And so maybe with you speaking to the mother may now take a step to go and find out what is wrong with the child.
Understood.
Yeah. So it begins with talking with the mother. And secondly, acceptance. Some people know, but they still don't accept their children.
Talking with the parents, right?
Yeah.
Not just the mother.
Caregivers.
Understood.
Yeah. Mostly, when you see special needs children, you see mothers.
That's true.
That is why I'm geared towards mothers, but forgive me, caregivers. It could even be the nanny or whoever. So caregivers.
Caregivers. Understood.
Yeah.
So Gloria, what has also been the role of the church in your situation? Because you speak highly of your faith.
Yeah.
And how has the church helped you in managing and leading at home?
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
And a blessing at the same time. My church, which is the Overflow Worship Center at Latebi Okoshi, headed by Reverend Dr. Leslie Kwakupom and his wife, Marianne Kwakupom.
Okay.
They've really been a blessing. From the day I set foot into the church, everybody has been around my son. Initially, it was so overwhelming for me. I was like, what is this?
Wait. Is Reverend a medical doctor?
Yes, he is.
And the wife is also a medical doctor?
Yes.
Right. So they understand your situation in a peculiar way. I think that it was divinely orchestrated for you to be there.
Indeed.
Yeah, you're talking about the love. It has been overwhelming.
Yeah, initially it was overwhelming. I was like, but why is everybody coming around my son? It wasn't too comfortable for me. But later I realized that they are who they are. They show love effortlessly. And once again, Overflow Worship Center God bless you. Yeah.
From what you're saying, what I'm taking from that is that there is hope for children on the spectrum.
So much hope. Not just hope.
So much hope. If we would give ourselves to learning,
Yeah.
and gaining the experience and the skill to help these children become a better version of themselves.
Yeah.
These children are not a lost cause.
Yeah.
They are just different from
In
what
their
we
own
know
way.
to be normal. And there's a lot of research that has been done around this out of the normal situations.
Yeah.
That can be managed to make the children not normal, but accepted how they are.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending your time with us to share your experience. It's not everyone who have it's been 10 years.
Almost 11.
Almost 11 years. You know, I have 10 years because of his birthday party. So it's almost 11 years of going through managing and leading.
Yeah.
And from the conversation, I know that you are leading. You have moved from just managing him, and now you are leading him.
Yeah.
One of the things that made me know that you are leading him is that you know his skill. Yeah. And today you are exploiting it.
Indeed.
And I know that this conversation one day will be a testament for Ato.
Amen.
He will come back to watch this conversation and see that indeed his mother loves him. Yeah. And she did so much to make him
not just his mother.
His parents love him. Yeah. His dad, his mom, and his brother. And the whole family loves him. Yeah. And that's how come he has come this far. Gloria, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Guys, see you in the next episode.